G'day everyone. Welcome back to Pint Party, the podcast designed to turn a game into... Not a podcast, the Twitch stream designed to turn a game into a gimmick into a tech start off. I'm your host, John. And today, we are working on the bonus campaign. Which I'm pretty excited for. Like, it's new levels, it's more stuff to do. I mean, I'm both excited and I'm nervous at the same time. Because, going back and doing the old puzzle, I talked about this last stream, like, going back and doing the old puzzles, like, you already know what the answer is. You're just trying to, kind of, like, polish what you've already done. Where here, you've got to come up with it all on your own. And that's scary. But I got some help this time. I was finally able to upgrade some of my setup, so I don't have a giant audio desk on my desk anymore. I've got a little one because I bought myself the Zoom H6 Handy recorder, which I'm really not a sponsor, by the way. I'm just like really excited about it because I've like never been able to properly play with one. Because when I was at uni, they had them there, but you weren't allowed to borrow them unless you were a master's student. So I always had to look at it longingly and be like, oh, I want 4 XLR inputs on a portable device. Which you can now actually go up to 6. I just got to buy I got to spend more money to get it to do that. But I've already had to spend more money on the thing. Like, because when I got it, I was like, oh, that's right. I need to buy an SD card and I need to buy, and I needed to buy a mini USB cable. That's the bit that kind of annoyed me, that it didn't come with a mini USB cable so that you could like transfer stuff off. I mean, well, I think they were just assuming you were going to like take the SD card out and like use an SD card reader, but I don't really want to do that because I don't want to like be like wearing down the mechanical parts inside there. And I get that it doesn't come with an SD card. Like, you got to get one for yourself, for your own, whatever your setup is. But a mini USB cable, like, come on, dudes. Could have easily, like, gotten one of those. I mean, you can still buy one from Zoom, but it's like an extra thing, and it costs a stupid amount of money because it comes with a wall charger as well. Like a USB wall charger thing, which I don't think they make an Australian one. I looked and they were all American, all the pictures, and I'm like, I'm not buying that and convert. I mean, I have a convert. I have an adapter. But it's like a cheap adapter I bought while I was in Japan because I was in a pinch from like the Japanese equivalent of a $2 shop, which I think is called a 20 yen store or 200 yen store or something. I can't remember what it was called. But it cost me about 200 yen. It was like, it cost me $2 to buy the thing. I mean, it's probably pretty good. It's probably only $2 because, like, it probably came in from a factory in China, but, like, China and Japan are, like, right there. So, like, shipping is probably dirt cheap. So it's probably why it was that cheap as it was. And I don't know, it worked. It did absolutely everything I wanted to do, but I'm not going to trust that with, like, $700 worth of hardware. I'm just not. But as a result as well, I can move my second monitor that I bought a while ago from like right in front of me to over here, which is where I've now got all of my stream stuff now all nice set up. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my stream stuff, and I've got the manual open here as well, which reminds me I need to bring this over to the Exa language reference guide, which means I don't have to zoom in quite as much, do I? If I just zoom to like, no, that's not what I wanted. 75? Yeah, that's good. So I can just zoom in a little less because I've got a bigger monitor to look at it on, which is really, really nice. Cool. All right. So, well, that's pretty much, that's all the updates. Oh, and they announced a new skate game, which is like extremely exciting, which is kind of why I was like late to the stream. Like, I got here and I had it all set up and ready to go at like 1:58. And I was like, all right, I'll cruise Twitter for a hot minute, while I wait till 2 o'clock rolls around. And then I'm just like, I'm scrolling honestly for, 45 seconds to a minute when Skate EA pops up. We're back. And it's sort of like, hey, we're making a skate game. And I was like, oh my God, I got to see this. Even though I wasn't a skate kid, like I never played it. I've actually never played a skate game, like at all. It was like, I was a Tony Hawk's person and by the time skate was really on the scene, what was I doing? I was playing other stuff. Like me and my friends were playing. I think we were just like Call of Duty people at that time. Yeah, we were probably playing through Call of Duty. So we had no interest in skate. So yeah, but like I mean, now as an older person who enjoys those kinds of games, yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out a new skate game. That'd be exciting. And the craziest bit, I don't know how true this is, but I saw it got retweeted by the Skate Twitter account. Somebody's already put together an esports team. Like, they literally announced the game. It's like, hey, we're working on this thing. There's no... I didn't see any pictures or nothing. I haven't done a whole lot of research, like, mind you. But I don't know how far into development they are. I mean, they must be at enough to have a minimum viable product to be like, hey, we can show you a thing. Like, here's a little man doing a kickflip. Like, I mean, they've got enough for that. And somebody's already come out and been like, here's the captain of the esports team for the Skate 4 competition. I'm like, there's a Skate 4 competition? What? Like, okay. And you've already got the captain of the team. So supposedly, like, the player with the most skill. I'm just as qualified to play Skate 4 at this point, I feel like, than that person. But, you know, that's not true. They probably played, like, thousands upon thousands of hours of Skate 3, and they're probably basing it off of that, in which case I'm not even remotely qualified. But, you know, I just thought that was a bit like... I thought they were jumping the gun there just a little bit. All right, so what are we doing? Doing Cybersmith Studios. Get back pay owed to you and Gast for programming games at Cybersmith Studios. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. So we're kind of like continuing on that little storyline. That was a little storyline that kind of was like mentioned like very briefly when we got the Tech Redshift, wherever that. Yeah, like right here. I think it was like right here is the one time we get a new issue of the zine plus the Tech Redshift. And it was sort of like, hey, remember that time when we did this? And it's like, oh, that's how Garston and Moss know each other. But that's it. After that, it's never mentioned again. I figured it was because it was like Atari. It just disappeared. But apparently... Oh, wait, 1992. So this is like... This might be a sequel. See, this is 98. I think this... Oh, this must be last year. Oh, I think I get it now. The bonus campaign's a prequel. Oh, okay. I think the bonus campaign's a prequel. Yeah, because like 1998, because this is all set in 1999 as far as I know. So, okay. Oh, so it's going even further back. What's this? 98 again. Okay, so this is like, technically this is level 1 of the bonus campaign because this is all 1998, all the rest of it. Okay, so that explains, this must be to explain how Gast and Moss can finance their like lives post having a job. Okay, so Cyber Myth. Is it Cyber Myth or Cyber Smith? What was Cyber Smith? Hold on, that says Cyber Myth there. No, it's Cyber Myth. Okay, I just saw an S that was just not actually there, but you know, whatever. Okay, is that just me or is that a little loud? Hang on, can I just do... Hold on, because I got this in full screen now, which is great. No, it's not. Okay, it just feels louder. Anyway, I got this in full screen now as well, which is really great, because I can, like, really see what I'm doing. And it looks a little better on the stream now, which is nice. I didn't realize how, like, blurry it was when I was running it at, like, a smaller resolution. I thought it was large enough that it wouldn't be a problem, because I'm streaming at 720, and I was, like, playing at a higher resolution. But apparently it was like, nah, wasn't that good. So now it looks better now. So hopefully from now on, we should have a high quality stream. Anyway, so what are we doing? Each host contains 2 files, a list of accounts and a list of transactions. Although the entries in these files vary, the first value of each entry is a unique identifier. Okay, although the entries in these files vary, the first value of each entry is a unique identifier that connects an account to one or more transactions. Okay. Oh god, okay, we have to do lots of maths. Right. Alright, we get the room to do it, that's nice. Determine the amount of back pay owed to Gast and Moss by subtracting the amount they were paid from the amount they were owed. Right. Then add their shell company file to the list of accounts payable and issue a single payment to it for the total amount owed. Note that all monetary amounts are represented as 2 values, dollars and cents. Yeah, okay. So that's got the names of the people, Gast and Moss. And that's the name of the shell company. Wait, hold on, do we have to create that file? Then add their shell company, I see, to the list of accounts. Yeah, so that's the shell company, okay. Which is file 220. To the list of accounts payable. Okay. Right, okay. Oh boy, cool. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ugh, we have to navigate a corporate network. I mean, that's kind of cyberpunk. You gotta navigate a corporate network and steal some money. Okay. Okay, so that's the unique identifiers. That's the dates, and that's amounts paid. Okay, so that's... Okay, so that's their unique identifiers, 2001 and 2006. It's probably different every time. It is different every time. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so... How do we do this? Okay, so I'm thinking... First thing I'm going to do is grab 300. Okay, so I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna replicate two exes, one that has Garth's name, one that has Moss's name. Although it's all in here. Okay, that's a problem. That is a problem. We need to do it basically one at a time. And we can't use our T register because we have to find that number. Okay, so for Moss it's 2001, so we have to find every instance of 2001. Wait a minute. So they were paid from the amount they were owed. Okay, from 2. But there's a... Oh, I see. Right. So, okay, so there's only ever 1, 2, 21. There's only 1, 2, 31. Okay, so each host has... Yes, they've got unique names. Cool. Okay, so they were paid in 220. So this is what they got paid. So we have to work out this. And I think it's... Is it going to be... There's only one 2001? Let's see. 2001. Is there another one? There's another. Okay, there's multiple entries. So we have to grab all those entries. We don't have to grab the dates. We just have to grab the dollar and cent values for them. We have to bring that into a total. Which is going to be a bit of a pain because those are cents, so we can't treat them as... we can't just add these two values together because otherwise it'll basically be treated as dollars and our numbers will be way off. Because there's a big difference between 36 cents and $36. Or actually 46 cents, but whatever, it's still a huge difference. So... maybe we send the dollar value and we keep the cents value. Because we just add cents to each other, that's fine. Because then it can go to 100 and then we just divide that by... Well, oh god, because that'll round and that's a problem. No. Okay, no. If we add all the cents together, divide it by 100, that's one number. That's another dollar value we can send off. Then we modi that same value. So we modi that cents number, and that'll give us the remainder, which we then send off as a cents number. Yeah, okay, that'll work. But, oh my god, this is so much maths. Okay, so the first thing we've got to do is we've got to work out how much they've been paid, and I think the only way to do this is to work it out kind of one at a time. So, who's first? Garth. So we got to get Garth first. Okay, so let's grab 300, copy F to X, because we're going to need that number first. And then link 800. So that puts us in here. And then at this point, I think this exa will just stay out here until we're ready for it to do stuff with accounts receivable. We'll probably have this exa handle accounts receivable. That's probably just the easiest way to do it. The total amount owed, which is 221. Oh, okay. Oh, right, yeah, okay. So add their shell company to the list of accounts payable in 220. Oh, I see, it's in there. Oh, okay. Owed from 231. Okay, so that's payroll. I see. Each host contains a list of accounts and a list of transactions. Okay, hold on. So I also need to find... Okay, so we need to grab that file first and then grab that file, is what it's telling me. Right. Okay. And then we got to add something to this. Oh, but that's easy because it's numerical. So we just add. We can even write that in. We can say copy 2008 to F, and then copy. You know, if we had this in our extra, or even not, yeah, we would have to have it because we have to modify a file. We do copy X to F for that, and that's that sort. Okay, so that's not too difficult to do. Is the accounts payable. Do we want to do that first, actually? So instead of copying, what do you want? Oh, it's okay. I'm getting all of the Snapchats. That's weird. Who's that from? Is that from Dave? Bet you it's from Dave. Oh no, it's from Ricky. He's probably just excited. I sent him over a picture of this new setup and it looks great. No, I don't expect to hear from Dave for the next, I don't know, week, because he just got his hands on The Last of Us Part 2. And I expect him to like just sort of disappear for a while he plays that, because he has been keen as a bean. Him and Andy's roommate have been keen as a bean for that game for like a long time. Probably since The Last of Us 1 came out, they were like, "Oh, I can't wait for a part 2." They still play the first one. They'll go back and rerun it all the time. Okay, so question is, do we want to keep Gast's name first? Or do we want to grab Trashboard Cleaning and just do the accounts payable stuff first? Just trying to work out what's going to be easier for me. Well, because it means I have to drop and pick up this file if I have to do it last. And that's just stupid. So what we'll do, here's what we're going to do. We'll just grab this, go into here, seek. Let's see, because we're on here, so 1, 2. We're just going to seek 2. I'm not going to go all the way to the end because that would put us beyond, and I don't want to do that. And then we're going to copy F to X, seek, back to the beginning of the file, and you go, oh, that's an extra instruction, but it's better than like dropping and grabbing this, as far as the way I see it. Okay, and then we have to REPL. You have to do a REPL step, and that's going to be for, well, let's call it payable. Let's call it payable. Because that's like anything we need to do in accounts payable will be done by this exa, the way I reckon. We'll just do it that way. Okay, so it's going to be created inheriting its X value. So the first thing it can do is link 801, grab 220, and then it'll seek all the way to the end of that file. Seek 9999. Copy. Ooh, I don't think we can hard code that value. What am I doing? Because I guarantee... Oh, wait. Okay, well, hang on. It's going to freak out for a sec. Hang on. Okay, if I go to test 2... Yeah, I can't hard code the value. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. No, but that's fine. That is totally fine because it's always... Remember, it's always data sets of 2. So if I go to the end, go all the way to the end, and then I'm going to seek back 1, 2. Then I'm going to add the... Oh, I don't think I can do this. I think I have to copy it out in order to manipulate it. No, I don't think so. If I add the value of F... hold on. Add to T the value of F, write that into T. Okay. And then seek like all the way back to the end of the file. Copy T to F, copy X to F, and we've put in the amount payable. We've put in the shell company. That's sorted. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute, because we've added that. We need to do another add step. We need to add 1. Add to T, 1, write that back into T. Because we want to go 1 number higher. That's how we want to do it. I could just copy 1 into the T register up here. It's either or. It's either or, and I'd rather do it here. Just keep that under control. Otherwise, I have to worry about like creating a false true up here because we've left a 1 in our T register and stuff. So yeah, no, that's fine. So that handles basically adding the shell company. That's that first step done. So now we need to issue payments for the correct amount. And the way we need to do that is we need to get a name. So the first name we're going to get, so we go back, create that, and then copy F to M. We can just send that straight over. And by the time this is done, all of this, it will be ready. Well, okay. We need to go all the way back to the start of the file, actually. So we need to seek 9999 because we need to go to the start of the file. Copy M to X. So we need to grab the next thing. So that we had trash world cleaning. Now we've got ghasts. I'm assuming that is it the same name? Yeah, the file is the same every time. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to get Ghast's name first. That's cool. And we are going to... Could we not do this in parallel, actually? No, because I want to keep it all as one. Because I could make this two and like have the accounts payable stuff being done here. And then have these two just chat to each other in local. And then hive somebody... I might still hive somebody off over to here to do payroll. Because payroll, I'm guessing, has a separate system for calculating back pay. So I need to do that more or less separately. Okay, so we'll have to figure that out. Let's do it one at a time. Let's do payable and then we'll do payroll afterwards. What's in records? 241. I don't know what... Oh, okay. Oh, I think this is a bit of law. I'll bet you. Hold on. So 4004. 241. What's in 240? Oh, it's in 240, sorry. Yep. Okay, so Moss is 4001. So, okay, so Moss, so our character was fired for intoxication. Who's 4004? Ghast. Okay, and Ghast got sacked for absenteeism. There you go. There's a little bit of just a little bit of flavor there, a little bit of lore. Why they left the company. They didn't leave. It sounds like they were fired. Well, Ghast left. I think Ghast just walked away. But it looks like Moss was drunk on the job. Well, intoxicated. We don't know what intoxicated means. He could be the drink, could be the drugs. Who knows? That's more for your imagination. How did your Moss get fired? Given that this is Pint Party, probably had one too many schooners. Oh my god, did I just say that as a Victorian? Oh, had one too many pints. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're copying M to X, so that's going to be... Hold on, so we'll seek that. So that's going to be company name. This is going to be Ghast. And... So you're grabbing... Yeah, to do that. Cool. Alright, and that'll be company name. That one, T to F. I'm not going to make a note for that one. That one's fine. So M to X, though, this was going to be Ghast. Just want to keep track of like what data we have and where and when we're getting it. So now that we have Ghast's name, we then have to build like a really simple mark find loop. And this is well, I should call this name loop actually. Because this is gonna be the same for Moss and Ghast actually, because they can basically do literally the same thing. So copy M to T. Yeah. This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna copy M to T, and if false, it'll jump to an end. Because what we're gonna get it to do is it still? Yeah, it's still holding 220. Okay. Well, okay. So not we're not gonna have it jump to end. We'll have it jump to. We will have it jump somewhere. We'll have it jump to probably get pay or something, we'll call it. So that way it runs through this twice and then jumps into like having to do stuff with this file is how we'll break this loop, which it's freaking out about. Mark get pay. There we go. So now you can leave me alone and show me my file size. Cool. Okay, so with that out of the way, we're probably, you know what? Yeah, so I need to make another mark, dang it, for search, or name search. Okay, and this one is going to test f is equal to x, and if false, jump into name search. So it's just gonna do that. Oh, okay. So copy M to T. We need to actually get that name. Well, we got it here, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So we're not actually going to do that here. We're going to do that here. So we do that, and then we copy T to X. So that way we can send a 0 and just break this loop. Otherwise, we can just move on as normal. So we can do this, and it'll just go, and it'll find Ghast first, and it'll go, okay, we found it. Then I need to seek back 2, because once we've found it, it's going to move to here. So I want to go 1, 2 to here. So I want to go seek 2 and copy F to M. We're just going to send that straight back. And then we're going to jump into, then what we're going to do is seek back to the beginning of the file and then jump into name loop again. And that way we can go back and get the second name. So that way we'll have both numbers. We're going to have Ghast's number and we're going to have Moss's number. And so this is going to jump back up to here. And it's going to receive a number back. So copy M. Oh, where do we put it? Where do we? Well, let's put it in. Well, let's. We can kind of store some stuff in our X register for now. So we can copy that to X, and that'll be Ghast ID. And then we want to copy F to M, and that will be the word Moss. And then copy M to T, and that's going to be the Moss ID, because this will then just run through. This will just run through this, doing the same thing. And then we're going to copy 0 to M, and that's going to break out of this loop, because it'll go to here and false, and then jump into get pay. And get pay is going to drop the file it's holding. So we're going to drop that because we don't need that anymore. And then we're going to pick up 221. So grab 221. Okay. Oh, wow. We can't even send 2 X's in here. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt. I was thinking about, like, when we hive this off, we might just have it, like, have 2 X's just in here, just hanging out. But nope, can't do that. So it's all going to have to happen kind of one at a time, which is super inefficient. But that's the way we're going to do it, just to keep things simple. Okay. So the next thing this will need to do is it will then need to copy X to M, because we need to send back the Ghast ID. And we're going to replace that X value with Ghast's payment owed in dollars. Oh, wait a minute. At this point, once we've sent over the word Moss, let's seek all the way to the end of our file, and we'll write in here dollar and cent values. So what we'll do is we can just seek there, and then we'll get Moss's ID, because at least that can kind of happen in parallel. That'll save us some cycles. And then, I mean, we don't really need to. We can just overwrite this, because we've already done the trash world cleaning. So why even do that? Yeah, no, why bother? Because we'll just do that, and it'll just highlight here, and we can just overwrite it. So who cares? That'll save us even more code. Okay, so we got the Moss ID, we got the Ghast ID, and then it's going to send us back a value for Moss in dollars, and we need the cents values too. So basically, we're going to get 4 bits of data. We're going to get dollars and cents for Ghast, then we're going to get dollars and cents for Moss. Yeah, okay. So we're going to copy M to F, and then copy M to F, and that'll be dollars and cents for Ghast. So that'll be Ghast dollars. Oh, Ghast or Ghast dollar, whatever. And then Ghast cent or cents. Then we're going to copy Moss's ID, which will be T to M. So that's the Moss ID. Moss ID. Copy M to F. And we're going to do that twice. And that way, and then we're going to get... and we're going to build a similar loop where we'll send a 0 at the end of this to say you're done. Copy 0 to M to say that's done. And this is going to be Moss dollars. And then Moss cents. Okay, and then that's going to break that loop that we'll build for here. So, mark pay loop. So this is us, I think this is us just working out how much they got paid. Yeah, oh, okay, how do we do this? How do we do this? Ooh. Okay, this is going to get a little bit. Tricky because we need to store the ID in the X register all the way down the file, and we also need to transfer over. Well, we'll send over the dollar value, so we're not storing that locally, so that's fine. That's going to go back to this exa, so that's not a problem. But then we need to store our cents register so we can do some maths on it and then send over another dollar. Oh, dang, because we can send over another dollar value. So we need to do that basically twice. Which might not work because they might end up with 0 cents. Ooh, so we might just have to send over a cents value. Okay, well, once we've got... Actually, okay, so maybe instead of doing that, maybe we copy M to X. And how many times are we going to need to do that, though? That's actually a problem. Ooh, this is actually a problem. Unless... Oh, no, this is a problem. We need to build another loop, actually. This isn't going to work. We can't hard code it like this. This just isn't going to work. Okay, so we need to copy, at this point, X to M. Still need to send over the Ghast ID. But then we need to build a loop. Well, we need to build a loop for all of this, actually. Well, no. Well, no, because we need to then break out, so to speak. Oh dear. Okay, so maybe we don't copy them into T. Maybe, hang on, what we do then is, once we've sent over the Ghast ID, well, we got to store the Ghast ID there for now, but then we can, instead of storing Moss's ID in T, we're going to store it in the file. And maybe then, and then copy. Well, actually, you know what? So we'll send that over, and then we're going to copy X to F, so that'll be Ghast ID, and then we'll copy over that, so we've got Moss, and we'll just have it in order, so we always go Ghast first, Moss second. We send that over to say we're done with that, and then we're going to send you Ghast's ID, which is now no longer in X. So we need to actually like find it. Well, no, it should still be in X because even though we're copying it, so we can just send it over. That's actually fine. And then we need to. Oh dear. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of data here. There's a lot of data we need to deal with. Because the problem is we don't know how big this file is. That being said, though, we know we do need to go all the way to the end of the file. So we could do a test EOF. So we could have it. We could have this one send something back and say, "I'm done." Once it's sent over all the numbers, but we need to store. We need to store dollars and cents. We might. This is a problem. We might store. I think we're still going to store the cents locally, but we're going to like temporarily like stash them in here. So we'll like add an extra entry and just write in cent values, and then like we'll know that it's the last entry, and then we can just grab it and like shoot it off as a whole number. Is probably the best way to do it. Well, as an extra couple of numbers. So basically, the last number will always be cents. The last number we send. Well, the last actual value that we need to do any maths on will be cents. And then we'll send back a 0 to say we're done, I think is the best way to do it. Right. Yeah. Only question is how to write that. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to send that, and then we need to build a loop up here, but we also need to build a loop down here. So this one is going to copy M to T. Yeah, we'll do this again just to get this. And if false, jump to. Well, once it's done in there and it's sent all the maths off, this is accounts payable and issue a single payment to it for the total amount owed. Right, okay, and then, so that'll need to be, that's a whole, you know what, that can be, that actually, okay, so then it'll jump to, add pay, we'll call it. Because what we'll need to do, add pay. Because what we'll need to do then is, once this is done, all this, like sent off all the maths on this, it needs to grab this file again, and then, oh damn. Well, no, because it'll be the last two values in here. We've already added in. So go all the way to the end. We're going to grab the last value, and that's going to be this word. And no, we don't even need that, do we? No, we don't. We need to grab the variable that we made here. So not the word. We need the variable, which we'll have. So we'll copy that out, drop this file, pick up this file again. Damn it, we have to do it twice, or whatever. And then grab this. We're going to go all the way to the end. Oh, we need a date. We need a date. That's what the date time is. Okay, well, that's fine. Because what we'll do is we'll add that in, and then we'll have it wait. Oh, God. Because I need these dons to communicate. So, actually, you know what? No, we'll have it blow up. We won't have it do this. I was going to just leave it in here to do stuff, but no, we need it to, like, well, yeah, we need it to, like, blow up. Is actually what it needs to do. I could have it wait. I could put it on, like, a wait loop, I guess. But... like, well, I can still have it handle this. I can still have it grab the ID from here, add it into here, and then just blow itself up. Or I could have it drop it, go into here, and grab the date. Does it need the time? Just the date. Just the date. So I can just have it grab the date and just like pop itself back and kind of like take care of this bit, and then it's got to wait. But maybe I'll just blow it up and I'll send over, because I'll have to, and then I'll send over the values myself for dollars and cents. Because at that point, At that point, we'll have to add it all up together. And so this exa can do that. This exa can then just like have dollars in X, cents in T, go into here, and just like, we know that it's just the last two variables. So we go seek all the way to the end, add those two numbers, and that's job done. It increases our activity score, but hopefully it will keep our size down enough that we can like do stuff. Okay, so that'll be add pay. Okay, and then copy T to X. So now, what have we got? Ghast's ID again. Yeah, okay. So now we need to do mark, and we need to call this pay search. So this is the amount they've already been paid that we're looking up. So, okay, so now we need to test if F is equal to X. Okay, in 221, so we're looking at one of these numbers. Yep, and if false, jump to pay search. We shouldn't have the problem we had in the last one where like, because we're looking for an exact, we're not looking for any greater thans or less than, so we're not going to have any problems. It's we're not, because we're looking for integers, not keywords, and it looks like and again we're looking for an exact, not a greater than. So even though this number is higher than this number, it's fine, unless one of them got paid, like unless somebody has been paid exactly $2,001, like here, I doubt, like that's just way too exact, then I think we should be fine. I mean, but even then, if we do, then we just have to go check this, like seek beyond a bunch of these, and then do it again. That's how we'll have to do it. If it breaks because of this, otherwise it should be fine. But we'll know that long before then, because it'll break like. No, this is the first time it might potentially break. Actually, is right here because of that. So anyway, so we do that. Once we found the number. So let's see. So for 2001, once we find the number, it's going to be here. So we actually need to then seek one, and that'll be our dollar value. And then we're going to copy the dollar value over wholesale. And once we sent over Ghast's ID, we're going to add 2x, the value of M, write that into X. But we need to do that. Oh, excuse me. We need to do that as a loop. We could make two loops here. We could just do a dollar loop. We could do like a pay loop, and we could have like that. We could have a dollar loop and a cents loop. That'd work, actually. Because then we can send over like a big value. I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't think that'd work. Yeah, no, it could. It could work, but no. No, it wouldn't, because then I'd have to seek back every time to make my sense thing. In fact, I don't even know if my sense idea is going to work. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This needs to be in a loop, though. Mark dollar loop. We're going to call this one dollar loop, I guess. So it's going to add that to X. Actually, what's in our T register right now? Because we copied out... Hang on. Nothing's in our T register. We've kept it free, which is great. So we can copy M to T, and if it's false, we're going to jump out of it into... I wish we could just do like a continue. Like I wish I could just do if false continue, because to break the loop, like mark continue. So like basically we just treat this as all one thing, kind of a thing. So that's what I'll do. If false, jump to continue, because then it'll go into like sense. I suppose we should call it the sense loop, but whatever. We'll call it continue for now. Okay. Otherwise, add to X the value. Oh wait. Okay. Hang on. No. Add to X the value of T, because we'll already have it. Add to X the value of T. Yeah, that'll work. And then jump into dollar loop. So that way we can just constantly get dollar values. Doesn't matter how many there are. That's always just going to add up and add up and add up and add up. We will need to continue, because even before we go into the sense loop, we're going to want to save that dollar value. Well, we don't need it. Do we need a sense loop? Probably be best to have a sense. Actually, yes, we do want a sense loop because we can do all the maths on that ourselves. Oh my god, that totally solves our problem. So what we're going to do is we do this. Okay, and then we're still at the end of our file because we haven't done any seeking. So we're going to then copy x to f, and that'll be the dull. That'll be that'll be a dull value. And then once we've done that, we're then going to mark a sense loop, and this will copy m to t, and if false, it's going to jump out of this and into it'll jump into AdSense. False, jump to AdSense. Otherwise, not copy, sorry. Add, we're going to call it add to. Oh, we need to reset our X register as well. Copy X to F, and then we need to copy 0 to X. There we go. Okay, so now we reset our X register. Otherwise, the sense thing was going to get ridiculous. Then we're going to add the value of X to X, the value of T, write that back into X, and jump into sense loop. Okay, and then when it breaks out of that, we're then going to add all of our sense together by dividing the value of X by 100 and writing that into T. Yes, that's how we're going to do that. And then we're going to yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's how we are. That's what we'll do. No, what I want to do actually is I want to get the actual. So I actually want to do the modi first. Modi the value of X. And I think, do I have to do it by a number? I think I do. Yeah, I do. By 100, and we're going to write that into F. So we're actually going to write in our sense first. So that'll be our remainder from that into F. And then we're going to divide. Well, actually, what we'll do then is we will then seek back to. And we're going to divide the value of X by 100, write that into X. And then we're going to, I'm actually pretty sure. And then we're going to add the value of F to, we're going to add the value to F, the value of X, and write that into X. Because that'll move it along, because then we need to do like a seek. Can we just write that straight back? I don't think that'll work. No, I don't think it will. So I think I need to then seek 1, seek minus 1, and copy X to F. So, because we're just going to overwrite the value, because we're adding the sense, which will now be dollars into it. But then I need to run through this twice. And so far, this is all going to run all the way through to here. And we still need to send over Moss's ID. So... Because I want to run through this kind of loop again, because that'd be great. But how do I do that? Not entirely sure how to do that. Okay, well, we need to write up a corresponding loop anyway for this to go into here. copy F to M. Oh, right, okay. So that's our, yeah, that was our, oh, right, okay, that's our dollar value, isn't it? Is it? Wait, hold on. So copy M to T, true, okay. So that's it sending over dollar values, just constantly. Okay. Oh, wait, is it? Add pay, what the heck's, oh, what did I do for that? Wait, hold on. So grab that file, oh, right, this is just for getting IDs. Right. So it gets the ID, then it looks for the ID, grabs, and then it just sends over the dollar value. Okay, right, and then test EOF, and if false, jump into pay search. Yeah. So now it'll just run through this. Then it'll just run through this constantly until it runs out of files, and then it goes, okay, it'll fall out of this. So it'll fall out of this once it reaches the end of the file, and it'll go, okay, I have found, every instance of the ID, and I've grabbed all the dollar values out, and that way we're not adding our pay up here. We just sent it, so that's all good. So then we need to go back to the beginning of the file, and we need to send over cents. So we need to tell it though that we're done with sending dollars. So it's gonna, so we need to then go back to the start of the file, copy 0 to M. Ooh, man, that might be a problem if something's 0 cents. No, because we're only doing dollars at this point. If something's $0, that's fine. That's actually totally fine. Yeah, I think there's always going to be at least $1 and at least 1 cent. I don't see why not. Although maybe not. Ugh. No, look at that. Yeah, that's a minimum value of 1 cent. I don't think they're going to put it in zeros. Like, not a zero on its own anyway. Yeah, I think the minimum is always going to be 1 cent. So that's fine. That's cool. That means this is all going to work and I'm not going to completely screw myself. That's great. So that way, now we're doing... So instead of calling it ads pay... Oh, right. Of course. Yes. So now I need to... Wait, hold on. All right, yeah, because now we're going to do cents. Right, of course. So yeah, hold on. So then mark. Do I want to do pay search again, I guess? No, because that's going to seek 1, and we don't want to seek 1 this time. We want to seek 2. So... Yeah, so, okay, so instead of calling it pay search, let's call it dollar search. And that's gonna, I know, mess me up. So just copy and paste that there and there. Okay, and then we're gonna call this cents search. Okay. And we can basically do this again. Test if f equals x, and then instead of doing seek 1, it's going to do seek 2. Okay, and then we're going to do copy F to N, sweet. Just end of file, if false, jump back and just keep doing it, and then, well, see, at this point, we don't need to do a seek 9999, so we can just get rid of that. So once we've sent over all of our cents, this is all handling its AdSense there. So then we need it to jump into pay loop, because then it needs to go back to get the second name, which we haven't figured out how we're gonna do that. Okay. Right. How do we do that? Because so far in the file, I should just overwrite all of this, actually. Instead of just... Like, I should do that. I should do that. Yeah, you know what? Because once we've done that, we don't need those names again, I think. No, we do. Because we need to keep using them for, yeah, our payroll. Because we then need to find their name along here. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Okay. Alright, so what do we have in our file then at that point? Because we're going to have that and that. Then we're going to have an ID. We have two IDs. We're going to have, yeah, and then we're going to have Gast's ID and Moss's ID. We've sent over Gast's ID. And then we went through all of this. Okay, so we need to jump back. Basically, though, we only need to jump back once. So mark, and we'll call this the Moss loop. And its entire job will be to send over Moss's name. So it will... Okay, so at this point, what do we got in our file? We're going to have... At this point, we should have... Yeah, it'll be Gast's ID, Moss's ID, and then Gast dollars and Gast cents. Yeah. So then... Okay, so I need to go back... Wait, to get to Moss's ID? It'll be the most recent. So it'll go... So if I go back, then... 1, 2... So 1, 2 will take me to dollars. So I gotta go back 3... to get to Moss's ID. Copy F to M, and that will be Moss ID. I really hope it is. Okay, and then we need to go all the way to the end of the file because we don't want to overwrite nothing. Although, why not? No, actually, no. What we're going to do then is we're going to then copy copy F to X and seek back 1. Because what we'll do, because we'll get the Moss ID, and then the very next thing will be a dollar value. Yeah. So, because we want to add the dollars together anyway, so then we go into here, copy M to T, add to X the value of T, okay, and then we write that back into the file. Great. Do this, and we're going to be on the cents register now, which we are... I think we're going to pull that out, are we? Wait, hold on. Add the value of F to X and write that into X. Oh dear, hold on. So we do this. Add cents. Okay. Oh, of course. Oh no, that's going to override our cents value. Dang it. That's bad. Okay. So we can do that, and that's gonna... No, that's not gonna work. We keep the X value. Unless we void it, unless we get rid of it, so now we've got it only in the X register, so we're getting rid of the dollars in the file. Because we're going to do a bunch of maths to it anyway. Or we don't, or we just leave it as is. We just leave it as is. We don't do anything fancy up here. We just leave it alone. We just get the Moss ID, seek to the end, and then that way we've got Gast dollars, Gast cents, Moss dollars, Moss cents, and we just do that all as separate maths. Yeah. Okay. And then we fall into our dollar loop. And we do all of this. Okay, so at the end here, though, we need a way to break this loop. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this seek -4 because we're going to add an extra value to the file. We're going to copy in a negative value because there's no way there'll be a negative value in terms of payables, so that's fine. And that's how we'll keep track. Because we'll do that, go back, grab the MOS ID. No, well, hang on a minute. Yeah, because, well, we need to... okay. Ooh, okay, actually, this isn't gonna work. We can build a counter, though, to read the file and see how many payment values we've actually got. 6-3, okay. So that's going to be everything. So everything's in the So everything's in there. So now we can just jump back to MOS loop, but instead of doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to mark, and we'll call this pay break, and this will check if we've done both Gast and MOS. And the way we'll do that is how do we do this? Okay, we'll seek back 2 because the first run through will have 2 numbers in there. So then we're going to enter in. So if we go back 2. And then mark counter, and then we're gonna copy F to T, test EOF. No, copy F to T. Yeah, copy F to T, add. Okay, so what I need to do actually as well, I need to clear out my X register. Copy 0 to X. I can do that down here actually. Copy X to F, and then just clear it out. That would work a lot nicer, because that way, yeah. Well, we want to clean. Oh no, because we want to clean X register by this point anyway. Even if we have to go through it, even if we have to go through it again, we'll need a clean X register, which we'll need to clear it out. Well, but we'd be clearing it out here if we were going through this whole thing again. But even if we're not, it's useful here. It serves a purpose here for a few different things. Okay, so then we do this. Add 2x1 into x. Test DOF. If false, jump into a counter. Otherwise, at the end of the file, we're going to test if x is equal to 4, or will it be 3? What will it equal? Because we'll add 1. So then, because it's going to start at 0. So it's going to add 1 for dollars, 1 for cents, 1 for dollars, 1 for cents. So it's going to equal 4. Yeah, so test if x equals 4. And if true, this is how we break our loop. We're going to jump into oh god, what the heck are we going to call it? Get payroll, I guess. Yeah, get payroll. Oh, I didn't mark it. Okay. Yeah, might get payroll. Yeah. So if true, jump to get payroll. Okay. Well, no. We'll actually no. We won't call it get payroll. We will call it we'll call it paid. We'll just call it paid. Is what we'll call it, because we're gonna start doing maths on it. Yeah. If true, jump to get paid. Otherwise, it needs to jump. Otherwise it needs to just fall through. It just needs to fall through. Because it'll be at the end of the file, so this will all still work. Yes, because of its this will all still work. Yeah, it can just fall through. Cool. All right. That is all of this is just to handle this. We haven't even done the payroll stuff yet. Oh my god. Oy. And it has to be done like this because there's not enough memory. Actually, there would be, but I'd have to have one of them holding a file and then another one in here. It's the only way to make it work. Oh boy, which we might have to do because we are very quickly going to run. Look at this, we're at 96 and we've just done that. Like, if we assume it's going to take the same amount to write out payroll, like, that's ridiculous. Okay, but how do we get out of this? We need to then... Okay, so once it's done all of this, and it's done all of this, then it needs to send over a 0 to here, because this is going to jump back in a pay loop. Yeah, and it's either going to get something or it isn't. So actually, okay, so this needs to copy 0 to M to say, you're done here. And then we need to then, add pay. And to do that, it's going to drop a file, come into the clock, grab the date and stuff. Yeah. So what's it going to do? So right now it's holding that file. I need to go back and grab this file, don't I? So I need to drop the file we're holding, grab 220, and then seek all the way to the end of the file, and then seek back 2, because we need to go, like, it'll be 1, 2 to here. Copy F to X, drop the file, I could just now go and get the date, come back. That's probably the best thing to do, actually. Yeah. So drop the file, and then we're going to link -1. Then we're going to link 804. And then we're going to copy date to T. Going to link -1 again, and then we're going to link what's payable, 801. We're going to grab file 221, and we're going to seek all the way to the end of the file, because now we need to add in a thing. And what we're going to do, okay, so hold on, I should probably make mentions of this. So that is going to be the corp ID, and then it's going to do that, and then it's going to that's the date, that's pretty obvious. Okay, so then we need to copy X to F, and that'll be the corp ID going in there. And then we need to copy T to F, and that'll be the date. And then it basically has to wait. Yeah, basically has to wait at this point. Just, I don't know whether it's worth it waiting or if I just make it halt. Probably just worth it to make it halt, actually, at this point, and then we'll come back. Yeah, that's right, because we were going to come back with this exa and put in dollar and cent values. So, yeah, once it's done all of that, that's that one done. Finally. Okay. And it's not communicating with anybody anymore at this point, so we can just, like, move right along and start working out stuff. So once we've done that, okay, at this point, we should be at the end of the file because we've worked all of this out. Yeah, true jump to paid. So copy 0 to M. We need to... No, we don't have to reset our X register because we're going to do that right now by going seek back 4. And then we're going to... oh, damn it. I was hoping maybe we could build something in our counter here by just, like, you know, we could do copy, we could grab the value of F, write it into T, but then it's going to get wiped out as soon as we do a test, so can't do it. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and then we're going to mark, and we'll call this... oh, no, because we need to grab the dollars and the cents separately. Yeah. So I'm going to copy copy F to X, so that'll just wipe out what was in our X register anyway, and then we're going to seek 1, and we're going to add the value of F to X and write that into X. So that's our dollar value, and then now we're at cents, so we may as well copy it over. No. So we're going to do that. And then once we've done that, we're going to leave that value alone. Yeah, so we can just add stuff into T. Yeah, okay. So then actually, yeah, so copy F to T. So this should be now on the cents. Then we're going to seek back 3 to get to the next lot of cents, and we're going to add the value of F to T, write that into T. So now we've got dollars and cents all added together. Okay, so now we need to basically leave those numbers. Well, we could wipe them, we could delete them all, but that's just extra stuff that I don't want to do. So at this point, I mean, we could overwrite, but the problem is now it's like kind of difficult to keep track of what's in the file in my head. Like at this point, I know exactly where everything is, but adding more numbers in is going to cause me strife. So actually, I think I'm just going to delete. So at this point, we've gone to here, grab that. So now we're back at the first dollar value. So then if I go back to -2, and then void F. Actually, I'm just going to do this as a macro. Rep 4 times. We're going to do that. So now we've deleted all those numbers. So now we can put in fresh numbers. So we're going to copy X to F. Hopefully that doesn't overwrite anything because it should still be at the end of the file. At the new end of the file that we've just basically created. Okay, so that'll copy X to F, and now we can do some like moddy stuff. So actually, no, here's what we're no, before we copy X to F, what we're going to do is we're going to divide the value of T by, oh no, we can't write that into X though. That'd be bad. That would be very, very bad. Because we want to add it. Yeah. So okay, so actually, so no, we'll copy X to F. We'll still do that. And then we're going to then what we're going to do is create our cents. So we'll moddy the value of T by 100 and write that into F. So that's our cents value for that. Then we're just going to go back Actually, before we do that, then we're going to divide value of t by 100, write that into x. Then we can go back 2, which should, because it's going to, well, hold on, because that's going to write that in, and then, yeah, so we're going to pass that back again. And then we're going to add the value of f to the value of x and write that into write that back into f. Can we do that? I hope. So that way, well, no, because it'll move along. Oh, and it'll overwrite my cents, which is going to be really bad. So okay, so we'll just put it into x. So that's our full dollar value. So then we just have to go back 1 again. Oich. This is ridiculous. This is just so much for just some bloody maths. Oy vey. This is a pain in the butt. Okay, and then we're going to copy x to f. So we'll just overwrite the value, and that should now give us. That's now we know how much we owe, how much was paid to them, so that we can subtract that amount from the amount that they were owed in payroll, which we still haven't done yet. There honestly has to be a better way of doing this. This is not the most. This is by far and away the least efficient solution. I don't even know if this works so far. I might just yeah, you know what? Let's see if this gets us anything anyway. Nope, look at that. It's straight away broke. Okay, so why? Oh, because you're trying to send over the value of Moss. Oh, hold on. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, okay. So what? Alright, hold on. What's going on? Okay, hold on. Do this. Do this. Okay, so that's working. Back to the start of the file. Do that. And then it's, yeah, okay. And this one is, yeah, moving through. Oh, that's bad. Hold on, what are you doing? Oh, no, it worked. Okay, yep, and it moved along. Alright, did that. Okay, and then you should just be, wait, why are you? Oh, right, okay. Right, and now you're looking for, yeah, okay, that's cool. It's here to X, yep, that's cool. And then it's now, yep, and now you're looking for the word Ghast. Okay, you found it. So now you're gonna go, yep, back, cool. Grab that. Go back to the start of the file. And then wait for another name, and then you're going to grab that name. So what's in your file at this point? Yeah, so you got Gus Moss in 2006. Right, I totally forgot we had the IDs. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. Okay, what did we just send it? We sent it the word... Oh, wait, hold on. Why did we send it the word Moss again? No, we didn't. We sent it 0. Okay, so it's dropping that, grabbing that. Copying M to T, and it's sending over Gast's ID. Yes, it is. Cool. Okay. And then... Oh! Ooh, okay, hang on. Oh, we wanted to skip all of that, actually. We wanted to skip all of this. We just want to go straight into... At this point, we want to go into dollar loop. Yeah. So we're going to jump into dollar loop. That's what was causing our problems. This is all supposed to happen later on, after we run through the loop once. So that's probably what was causing it to break. Okay, so then we jump to here. Yeah, and now it's ready to get a thing, which this one is now in the middle of finding. Brilliant. So 2006. Where's 2006 in here? It's right here. That's the first entry of it. Yep. Okay, here we go. So now it should read true. Yep. Goes here, and we're sending a dollar value. Brilliant. We're not at the end of the file, so false, jump to dollar search. Brilliant. Oh wow, so there's only one value. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah. Oh crap, it's gonna error out. Yeah, yep, cannot read past end of file. Dang it! Okay. Okay. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, otherwise it just errors out. So we need it to not error out. So wait a minute, what if we actually did it here? Hang on. What if we move this to... Oh, wait, no, hang on. Well, we'll need to move it out of there anyway, but we need to move this one anyway. So we need to do this, we're gonna copy this. What if we did that as like literally the first thing? So test EOF, and if true, you're gonna jump into sense search. Or pre-sense, we'll call it. Because we need to add an extra line of damn code so that all of this garbage happens. Yeah. Mark pre-sense. So we need to do that. Otherwise, yeah, it can just do this, and then, yeah. So that'll then work out nicely. Otherwise does that, and then jumps into dollar search. Okay, and then I basically have to copy this for sense, kind of, but it doesn't. We don't have to do any pre-steps. Yes, we do. God dang it. So we have to call this mark prepay, I guess. And call this prepay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that will now work. And that should get us down to here, I hope. Nope, it broke again. Why are you... Wait, hold on. Why are you sending over that value again? Where are you? Where's copying F to M? Oh. Why are you in dollar search again? No. Wait. Oh, you didn't get another... You didn't get another ID. Oh, crap. P, F to T. Wait. Okay, something broke again. Okay, hang on. I'm guessing it's up here it broke. No? Oh, yeah. We just never did that, which is a problem. So once we've added the sense together, we want to jump back into pay break. Yeah. So we want to jump to pay break. We just never actually set up for it to do that. That's a problem. That was our problem, I think. So if we do that, yeah. Okay, so now it's breaking again. Okay. So it's at least sending over the correct ID. That's nice, and we got a dollar and cent value, so that's nice. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And it's sending... Right, but this is... Why are you sending over... You're breaking. You shouldn't be doing that. In fact, you shouldn't be doing anything until you get another ID. So why are you not getting an ID? Hold on. So it does all of this. No, hold on. Yeah. does that, jumps back into pay loop up to here. So if false, yeah, okay. So we're going to here. We're getting the value, which is nice. Okay. Then you're doing all that stuff. Probably F. Wait. Okay. Why are you trying to send your ID? You shouldn't be doing that. You should be in this loop still. Copy MT. Yeah. So, okay. That's weird. So I think this is breaking in some way. So we're waiting for something to come over the M register, which is like gonna be a hot minute. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a minute. Okay, well that's fine. So we're just waiting for that value to come in. Okay, so now we're getting that value. Okay, so it's not false. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, so we weren't getting. Okay, so that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, we need to copy. We need to clear out the X register. Okay, so that's now. Okay, so now let's go to here. Okay, so now, yeah, now we've got the correct, and then we're jumping into dollar loop. Okay, and then we're waiting for another value to come through, which, oh, I see. It's just gonna not break out of this. No, it should, because once this reaches the end of the file, which it should right here, test the end of the file. It skips ahead. Test the end of the file. It's now true, so jump to present. So we go back. Yeah. Probably 0 to... Oh, it's falling into this. It's not receiving... No, that should be fine. We don't need it to receive. We don't need it to receive another value. Why is... Yeah, we just need it to send over a 0. And if it's false, which it is, jump to here, copy X to F. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you're doing that. Yep, so that should be, yep, that's that. Then you're zeroing out the register, that's great. And now, yeah, now you're gonna do the same thing, and you should be now in your sent search. Oh, dang it, I see what I did wrong. There we go. I know exactly what I did wrong. I screwed up my sense loop. It shouldn't be seek 1, it should be seek 2. Yeah, that'll fix that. So now we're at least going to send over the right friggin' file. We do this. Yeah, and then it's just going to do this for a hot minute because we need to get all the way to here. Well, I could just get... Oh, wait. Oh, no, I put... Wait, where did I put him? Oh! Oh, it's jumping into the wrong loop because I copied and pasted it and I forgot to fix it. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, that's my problem. That is my problem. It's what happens when you copy and paste code. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's just jump back to here. Okay. So you found it. Okay, and now you're sending over that number. Great. Okay, and then you're going to check. Yeah, now you're going to move all the way through. Great. You have got... yeah, now you're just waiting for another value to come in. Cool. So this should then... Oh, there it goes. It's zeroed out. So, wait, hold on. So we did that. Yep. And then we did that. Modify the value of X by 100 and write that into F. So it should have written... Okay. Why are we on that value though? Why are we on that? Okay. Add the value of F to X and write that into X. Oh, I see. Yeah. If there was any dollars there, which there weren't. So yeah, so with that, and we got 5 because it was at 5 cents. So there's no, yeah, okay. So we went back, copied the value over, which should be the exact same value. That's fine. And then we jumped into pay break. And then we seeked back to, okay, to there. Reset our X register, copy that to T, add that, test DOF, false jump to counter, so we're doing that. Does it equal 4? No, it doesn't. So it falls in. So we're going back 3. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. And we're sending the MOS ID. And this one should now be... Yeah, it's grabbed it. It's not false. Okay. Copied the new thing. And now it's doing a dollar search. Now it should be... Yeah, now it's looking for the new ID. Sweet. While this one is back in the dollar loop. Wait, hold on. Oh, why did it... Wait, hold on. Why did it jump to continue? No, it shouldn't. Shouldn't have done that. Why did you do that? Hold on. You're not even... What the heck did you send? You shouldn't have sent anything. You should have... Why... Wait, why are you... What are you doing? Because you shouldn't have received anything. You're in the cents loop now. You shouldn't be. You should be in dollars still. Oh, god dang it. What the heck's going on? Okay, so we know it works up to here, though. Okay. So that's going back. That's going all the way to the end of the file. Sweet. Then it's waiting for a dollar value. Okay, so it sent a dollar value pretty quick, which it shouldn't have. 2001. What are you? Oh, you're at the end of the file. Okay. So, alright, well that's fine. We just need to add in yet another bloody line of code. Oh my god. Okay. So where do I put that then? It's gotta be here. Yeah, copy T to X. Seek back to the beginning of the file to make sure we're at the beginning of the file, because we weren't at the beginning of the file. I think that's why I freaked out and went straight into cents, which was bad. So now, if we go to here, yeah, so it won't affect that first loop, but it will affect the second loop. So now, it should now be starting from the very beginning. Did it? Wait. Yes, it did. Okay, so now it's doing it from the beginning. Nice. So now, okay, so now it's working as intended. Now it should read true. And skip over. Yep, grab that. Send that value over. And then keep testing. And we're going to do one. So we're going to do 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 4 tests. Okay. So we should be sending over, yep, there we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. And that one's taken all of those, added them all up. Oh dear, did I need to reset my X register before this point though? I might have messed that up though. I do, because I've got 3 in there. Okay. Yeah. So I need to copy 0 to X. I need to reset the X register. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So now this should all just work totally fine. So that's sending all that. Yep. Okay, copy X to F, and we did that, and that should be, yep, there. Reset our X register, and now we're waiting for cents. And the cents search is running. That's good. Okay, so that's all running as intended. So let's go down to where you find one. You found... Wait, hold on. Why are you finding one there? Why are you on 2006? Wait, hold on. That's the wrong ID. You shouldn't be. Oh, dang. Oh, dear. Hold on. Why are you on that ID? Gast's ID. No, we're on Moss. Moss's ID is 2001. Why are you on Gast? Oh, what the heck happened? What on earth happened? Hold on. For some reason, you didn't send over Moss's ID. Copy F to M. Yeah, you did. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Alright, so for some reason you're breaking in your dollar loop. What are you doing? Yep. 3 cents, which does that and says we're doing that. So yeah, you're not tested F is equal to F. Yeah. So why did you suddenly go... Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Okay, let's go to here. Yeah. Okay. It didn't. Okay, it didn't. But for some reason... Oh, no, maybe I was looking at the wrong one. No. No, it was definitely this one. Okay. So then you're going to send over more stuff. Okay, so obviously maybe my pay break counter didn't quite work here. Okay, so let's then do... let's check this out. Okay, so now we're here. Okay, so did you copy over that? Yeah, you did. So then we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't know if that's going to work. So 2, go back 2. Yeah, no. Oh, that's never gonna work. That was never gonna work, going seek 2. Unless I was gonna do stuff here, which I don't think I was. Yeah, that was always gonna end up having to, like, go back through. And that's bad. That's not gonna work. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Oh, we're not Moss, we're Gast. I just realized. Oh, that's cool. Alright, that's another bit of flavor text. Alright, so now we're playing as Gast. Because look at that, it's not the Pint Party host, it's Gast. Okay. Right, so this is right. Okay, cool. Oh boy, I don't think any of this is actually going to work. This is just getting more and more complicated. We're at 141 lines code. We still haven't just figured out payable. Like we haven't even done that yet. Okay. Sending it all back is just not the solution. It just isn't. Like it doesn't work. I think what we need to do is have replicators, exes replicating exes. So we're going to go in here, grab like this file, do all of our gimmicks there. I think that bit's all fine. Then like drop that file, grab this file, create an exa, and have them just talk to each other locally. Why do that at all? Why not just have these ones talk to each other the whole time? Well, because I need this one to I need it to talk to this one and get Moss's name and Moss's ID. Yeah. But you know what? I don't think this solution... I mean, look, it was a good first start. It's a good start because it's given me a better understanding of, like, how this network works and, like, some of its quirks. Also, like, I've developed a better understanding of how to juggle the numbers. But that one is just never going to work. So we're not going to delete it. We'll just create a new solution. We're just going to start right from fresh. I didn't think we were going to finish the fact that I was able to get through two of the 4 bonus campaign missions in one stream is like unbelievable. That was unbelievable. The fact that we were able to do that. I can't believe it. But this makes more sense as a bonus campaign mission because this is now keeping with the difficulty curve. Like the last level was like really hard and of the actual campaign, and this one feels like it's like a step up from that again, which makes sense. But I think the idea is that you tackle these in really any order you like. I'm just going down a list because it's, arbitrary. But I think I've got a better idea. So, grab 300, link 800. Okay, I think inheriting that name is still like the best idea because that's the one bit we were able to get to work like super consistently. So like, let's just keep on with that. We're not going to mess with that. So we'll go all the way to the end of the. Well, no, we don't have to go all the way to the end, folks. We know where we are. So 1, 2. I'm going to seek 2, and then copy F to X, and then REPL payable. I think calling it payable is still good. And then I think, we'll do that so that it'll be born with that. And then we're going to seek back to the beginning of the file. And then we're going to copy F to X again. Yes. And then we're going to do other things, but I don't know what yet. But I want to keep that in the X register because of reasons. Yeah. Okay, so this one is going to link 801. We're going to make another exa that goes into payroll and does basically the same thing as this one, but like we'll let's flesh out payable and then we're going to basically copy and paste that code and we'll change like the link and that's about it. So I just want to kind of keep this kind of as broad as possible. So what we're going to do is instead of sending as much as humanly possible back here, we're going to keep as much as humanly possible in here. We're going to try and do everything we can inside of our host. And then all we need from our exa on the outside is these names. We need to receive the names, and then we're going to send back dollar values. Yeah, because it doesn't need the IDs. The IDs in this host are useless outside of this host. So there's no sense in having them outside of the host, basically. Okay, so we do that, and then we need to grab a file first, or else we're not going to have any room to do this. We're going to grab 220, and we may as well do the adding thing here first before we do anything else. So add the shell company to the list of accounts. We may as well do that first before we create any new exes and stuff, because I think that's fine. That all works fine. So we're going to go seek all the way to the end. And then we're going to go back, because once we're at the end of the file, we want to go 1, 2, seek back 2, copy F2T, add 2T, 1, write that back in a T, and then, because we're going to be here, so we really only need to just seek 1, and then we're going to copy T to F, and then copy X to F, and that's that done. We always manage to get that one. Actually, did that even like tick over? If I just do this and just run it, yeah, it was able to tick that one off before it breaks. Okay, cool. So we know that bit. We knew that bit worked. Nice. Okay, so that's gonna work. Cool. So it should just do this. Yeah, and be like, bang, nice one. Okay. Wait, what are you? Oh, it fell in. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Okay. So, oh, that's bad. That's bad because I kind of wanted to work on this and leave this alone. Well, actually, you know what we can do then is we'll just blow it up for the time being. Yeah, that'll be fine. No. What we wanted to do is actually, we may as well REPL, and we'll call this payroll. May as well do that, because it can inherit the word Gust, and like it can just go straight away and like leave us alone for the word Gust. That is totally fine. Yeah, so mark payroll. REPL payroll, so we'll do that, and then payroll can like link 802 and like just go away for a while, leave me alone for a bit. Okay, so I just needed that code there as like a placeholder. So it does that, and then it needs to copy X to M because this one will need the new. Wait, does payroll need the company's? No, it shouldn't, because no, it doesn't. Look at that, TEC Entertainment. No, so it's just Payroll doesn't. Payroll is an internal thing. Payable is for interacting. With monies externally. Okay. I don't know all this corporate stuff. I didn't go to business school. I have an art degree. Like, that's what I have Dave and Lockie for. They're the business people. Lockie more so than Dave, actually, because I think Lockie's actually getting a business degree. Or one of them. I think he's doing a double. I don't know. Anyway. I wish Lockie was here, because he'd be able to explain this. He'd be like, okay, like, this is all boring, but, like, here's how it all actually works. I'd be like, great, cool. Oh, do I need to mess with receivable? No, I don't think so. I think receivable would be... Receivable is probably just, like, getting money in, I think. Yeah, like, that's what we're receiving. That's what we're paying out. Yeah, okay. So we don't have to ever touch that one. Probably never have to touch records. We do have to touch we do have to do the clock. Yeah. Which will probably get this exit a handle on its own, actually, is probably the best way to do it, because I'm guessing that payroll is also... No, because we don't have to modify payroll, do we? Hold on. Now they were owed, then add their shop list of comes and issue a single payment to it for the total amount owed. Yeah, so we don't actually have to mess... Yeah, okay, so once we get that number, we can just, like blip out of there. Okay, cool. No, that makes that easier. So then I'll just have this exit go in here, grab the date, and send it over, and that'll be, like, the last thing it does. Nice. Okay, cool. So that one's just going to do that, and that's... Well, actually, do we want to call it payable? Yeah, I do. Just so we know that it's doing corporate stuff. Yeah, actually, yeah. And then I want to copy M to X. And then I want to REPL at this... Well, actually, do I want to REPL at this point? No, because it needs an ID. The first... Yeah, it's going to need an ID. So actually, no, I'm going to do that, and then we're going to mark... So we're not actually going to create our second exa until we're actually ready to grab this file, because then we'll have it inherit the ID from here. Yeah. Okay, so, copy M to X. Yeah, that's cool. That works. Okay, and we'll just have it halt. Oh, no, wait, what? Yeah. Give me halt. Thank you. I don't know why it lagged out there for a second. That was weird. Time is it? Okay, yeah, we still got time. Okay. Okay. What shall we call this? Well, it's ID search, isn't it? Okay. So, just had another thought. I'm trying to figure out... I don't know if I can make ID search work for everybody. So I don't know if I can make this one make payroll, because I can create a new exa, have them both come in here, and then just like send the payroll one straight in, and like just have it grab stuff. That'd be great. It wouldn't inherit. We would have to like send a name twice, which would be not that big of a deal, I think, because even if we send it 2 times, it doesn't matter the order in which it gets sent, just that it gets sent. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. So ID search. So then we're going to test Yeah, actually, because we need to go back to the start of the file because we're at the end of the file. Okay, so now we need to test if f is equal to x, and if false, jump into ID search. Okay, but when it reaches true, so when it finds Gast's name, it's going to start here, so we need to seek -2, copy f to x. Yep. Okay. I could do the REPL at this point, but this wouldn't make this loop work. So I think what I'm gonna do is oh, okay, yeah. How do I create a second exa? Because and make this loop work. That's a good question. Because what I was thinking was just doing the REPL step right here. But then we're ending up creating an exa twice, and we don't want to do that. That would be bad. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily, because then it would completely fill up this space, though. Yeah, it would be. It would completely fill up this space. So actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so mark. What do we call it? Oh, just go no go, I guess. Do we go around the loop again? Copy M to T. Yeah, this will work. Am I? Oh, darn Australian internet. My bloody frames are dropping again. Come on. Alrighty. Keep it together, Twitch. Just keep it together, please. Okay, so we're going to do that. And this is going to send copy X to M. And then it needs to copy over Moss's name, doesn't it? So once we've copied X to M, we can then copy F to X, because then we just need. Oh, that was Gast's name, wasn't it? So copy F to X is Gast. Let's just keep that track. Wait, hold on. That's Gast. Oh no, it's not. That's the corp. That's the corp name. Corp name. Okay, so that is actually Gast. Oh. Like that, that's Gast, and then this will be Moss, and then copy X to M. Yeah, and then we would need to do this step twice, actually. Because this one's going to need the name as well. Moss. Okay. Yeah, okay. So copy M to T, and if it's false, it'll jump into, I guess, an end state. Because it'll have done everything it needs to do with this file at this point, which is grab all the IDs. Like, it doesn't need any more IDs. Yeah. So then, if false, jump to end. Otherwise, if it gets another name, jump to. That'll be ID search, so we'll have to go back to the beginning of the file. ID, yeah. copy F to X. Yeah, because it only needs to find it once. That's right. Okay. And it does this, goes back and jumps into ID search. Runs through that again for the second name, otherwise it jumps to an end, which is just that. It'll be just that. We're just going to do that and have it error out. Which we'll just have this do as well at some point. Okay. Well, no, we don't want it to jump to end. We want it to then... Oh dang. Copy MT. At a certain point, we want to create a thing here. So actually, wait a minute. Can't have it all have the same end. I think it's not going to work. What it can do is just stash the values at the end of this file. No, that wouldn't work. No, I know what we can do. Okay. False jump to end. So, okay, so here's what we're actually going to do. We're going to do this, we're going to do this. We are not going to have it inherit, because that's just not going to work. That's going to do all of that. Go back to the start of the file, and then REPL, and we'll call this add, or get pay. Okay, and that will start basically down here. Like get pay. And get pay, when it's born, the first thing it's going to do is grab file 221. And then, and it needs to be born local as well. Oh, it needs to, do that, and then it needs to go local. Okay. This one's going to do this, and it's going to grab all of this, copy F to X. Well, actually, once it's found the thing, what we can do is mode, copy F to M. So it's in local, and it's going to copy M to X, and then start its search loop, because it'll have an ID. So hang on, so this is going to be, this will be an ID. And it's going to have an ID at this point, and it'll do stuff. So it does that, May as well just mode in here, actually. Actually, we should as well write in what each thing is at its time. So hang on, so this is the first time mode. So this is local. This one is going local. When is it born? Okay. Why is it doing it in here? It doesn't need to, actually. No, that's going to be global as well. I'm not looking at the right one. So instead of having it do it there, because there's no need up until this point. It's grabbed the ID that it needs, so we may as well then just go local here. Build this, so this is born local. Great. And then it goes for a looky-loo. Okay. And then it goes, okay, goes global, says, you got another name for me? And if you don't, we're going to change that into something. Otherwise, you go all the way back. And we go into ID search again. And kind of do all of this again.
Hold on. Because now it's in global. Alright, yeah, and that'll, whoa, oh, that'll be bad. That will be bad because it's already in local here. So, I need to make it all work. I need to make this global again. Or not. Why do it there, actually? Yeah. Why not just do it here? Yeah. Put it back into local. Once we received anything. That doesn't affect this, so that's fine. And then jump back into here and do stuff. Oh, because it's already doing its local things here, actually. Yeah, no. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. We'll make this global. Yeah, outside of the loop. So that way it goes local, then it goes global, and then it goes back, and it goes local, and then it goes global. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. And then this will be the one that'll send back its numbers. Yeah, it's probably how we'll do it. Well, actually, no, it shouldn't go to an end. Then it should actually drop that file and make a new file, and it can sit in here because there's and can then do some maths. Actually, yeah. So instead of going to end, it'll then go to add pay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll mark and we'll create an add pay. So once it's done that, it can do that. Nice. I think that'll work. Yeah, I reckon that'll work. So it'll go to add pay, and then from there, it's gonna drop the file it's holding, make a new file, and then start do all the maths. But that's later. We don't want to do anything with that right now. Okay. Because we still need this file to grab an ID and then go into a loop. Mark pay search and pay search. Yeah, we just need to do it. Yeah, it just needs to be a straight test. Test if f is, actually wait, is equal to x. Actually no, that's right, this needs to be an EOF first. That's right, because that only needs to run through the whole file once. This needs to may need to run through, well, this needs to run through the whole file once as well. No, well, we need to wait, hold on. Yeah, once it finds an ID, it jumps out, doesn't it? Yeah. So this one though, once it finds something, we don't want it to jump out. So we want it to test. We only want it to jump out when it is actually at the end of the file. So yeah. And if true, it's going to jump to oh, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. We need this one to create its own scribe because this is still looking for I. Yeah, okay. So yeah, no, this isn't going to work. Yeah, no, not add pay. It needs to jump to the end. Yeah. Add pay is going to be its own thing. So this guy is going to grab this and then is going to REPL add pay. They make their own little exa, who is not going to drop a file now. They're just going to make a file and do maths. And then, yeah, copy M to X. Okay. Oh dear. So now we have two things on local that need to talk to each other. Ooh, that might be a problem. Yeah. Okay, so maybe what we do then is copy M to X. Maybe instead of doing it there, we'll just pop them right at the bottom of the file. No, that'll still cause a problem. Yeah, it will. That's bad. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily, actually. Yeah. Instead of copying... So that's going to send over two things twice, isn't it? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Because just, yeah. Okay. Global gets the next name and runs through, and then it says you're done grabbing all of your IDs from here. Okay. So where do we store the IDs? Because I think I should grab both before I do anything else. Yeah, I agree. So I don't think that's going to be made. Well, no, we can make that actually. And all. Maybe what we do then, actually, get the ID, then we make the exa. So this exa is born with the ID. But it doesn't need the ID. No, it really doesn't. But I did want it out of the way for maths reasons, actually. So where's get pay happening? It's being born here and then it's doing this. So maybe, actually, you know what? Why does it have to, hang on, let me have M to X. Copy M to T, the other ID. Yeah, so the first thing it's going to get is the Ghast ID. Yeah, this will work. Oh my god, this will work. And then it'll get the Moss ID. Okay, then we do this. Right. We do this. And then this will have the Moss ID. So we copy T to X because this one doesn't need the Ghast ID, and this one's going to lose it. So we can just we can just do that. Okay. No, that's not going to work. We can copy it into F though. That's not a problem because we want to mess with our X register at this point, but that's no drama. So we can just keep that. We just know that the very first value that is in there is the Moss ID. Cool. Yeah, this will work. Okay. So, right. Right. Yeah, pay search is freaking out. Yeah. Okay. I needed to jump to somewhere, but I don't know what I'm going to call it. So that's it. Looking for what's that? That's it. Pay search is now at this point. At this point, test of F is equal to X. Yeah, we're just looking through, right, because we're going to grab dollars, so we don't want to call this pay search at this point. Yeah, it's going to be dollar search. Call it dollar search. If true, jump to presets, we'll call it. There we go. Now this makes sense. Yeah. Presets. Okay. Otherwise, test if F is equal to X, and if false, jump to dollar search. Yeah. So we'll still do this. We'll still do separate loops for dollars and cents. Because once we get to here, once we find the ID, so 2001, let's say, okay, we're going to be here, so we want to seek 1 in this loop, and then we're going to seek 2 in the other loop. Seek 1, copy F to M. Yeah, because once this has grabbed all of the IDs, then it creates this. So this should then just jump to the. So whatever's here will then will have blown itself up, which is fine. Yeah, so we can just do that. So this one is going to do this, and then we'll need to put it into another. We'll need to put it into a loop. We'll call it dollar loop actually. Yeah, mark dollar loop. We can keep the names. The names weren't the problem. The problem was we weren't running things like in parallels and stuff, which was a part of the problem. We were doing too much back and forth communication to one thing, and that was causing us to like do a lot of file organization, which we now no longer have to do. Okay. So presets though. Okay, hang on. Once it's at the end of the file, it needs to seek. Wait, hold on. Do I want to copy F? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because I want to keep my. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go back to the beginning of the file. Mark sense search. Yeah. I know. Okay, there we go. And sense search is. Oh wait, hold on. So this needs to jump into dollar search. There we go. Okay, so now that loop's going to run. That's nice. And this one is going to be the same, but I need to be. Oh no! Don't put it there. Put it there. And then no, it's not going to jump to presense. It needs to then jump to like next ID or something like that. I don't know. Just this, and if it's false, jump into search. Yep. Otherwise, do this, and then do search. Yeah, and instead of seeking 1, it's going to seek 2 this time. Cool. Yep, that's why we need 2 loops. Sweet. All right, and then it's just going to run through that and get all of the sense. Yep. Oh, right, and we need this one to tell it. Copy 0 to M. We need to tell it we're now doing sense. Yep, I knew there was something extra there I was missing. Right. So that'll be, we've got a dollar loop, mark sense loop, and then once it's done that, we will need it to give us another value. Okay, I still think I think building the counter is gonna work. Oh right, hang on, let's just add that in as well. Mark next ID. I think building the file counter is going to work. The reason why it didn't work is we weren't starting from the very beginning of the file. If we start from the very beginning of the file, it's going to work. And given that the file that AdPay is making is empty, and all it's going to have is Moss's ID and then 2 values. It'll have a dollar value and a cents value. That means it's going to be at 3. But if it's greater than, when it's finished, it's going to have 4 values in it. Because I think I'm going to delete Moss's ID out of there. Yep. So we can then count the entire thing. So if it's equal to 3. We can have it like just run the loop again. But if it's equal to 4, maybe we have it do other things, fall through and do things. I don't know. I don't know how to figure that out. Yeah, I haven't quite gotten that far into it yet. But we need to get that far, actually. Okay. We now need to actually write out these loops. Yeah. Okay. So, what was how does the dollar loop work? The dollar loop is going to copy M to T, and if false, jump to sense loop. Okay, otherwise, add the value of T to, add the value of X to T and write that into X. Or add the value of T to X, actually. Add the value, T to X, write that into X. Yeah, that's better. Which, won't be 0 at this point. When it's born, it's going to have something in its X register, so we need to clear it out. That's fine. Copy 0 to X, that's fine. Because we don't need... This one doesn't need Ghast's ID, it just needs Moss's. So we've done that, and now we've cleared it out, so we can just do this. Yes, and then we're going to jump to dollar loop. Yeah, and then that can just jump. Yeah, okay. No, we don't want it to jump to sense loop straight away, though, actually. No, we don't. So, mark %. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Well, yeah. Mark, we'll call it continue. I don't think we've called anything else continue in here. Yeah, okay. All right, and then this is going to copy X to F. Well, yeah. Well, actually, you know what? We'll call it continue pay. That way, if we build this in payroll... Oh, you know what? Payable. Continue payable. There we go. That way, if we build it in somewhere else, we can call it continue payroll, and that'll, kind of work. Although, we could probably just have them jump into here and do the same stuff, actually, so we shouldn't even need to. Maybe I don't think so. I don't think we need to copy and paste this code multiple times. Actually, this same loop would work in payroll as well. Actually, yeah, because then we just need them to send numbers back. Yeah. So, the only difference being, no, that's fine because the only difference being the stuff that's happening in payable, which is only happening in payable. We're not, payroll's not doing that. So. Yeah, actually, that's totally GG. Okay, cool. Yeah. This is great because we're at 80 lines of code as well. Do not want to be copying and pasting this twice. That would put us over. Well over. Well, not well over. Put us at 160. It wouldn't be great. Okay. So, we do this, and then we need to get something back, but we don't know what we're going to get back until we get to here. And so we do the sense loop. Okay. Okay, so that needs to basically run kind of the same way, actually. It's just the same thing. But instead of jumping to continue, it's going to jump to counter. Yeah. Mark counter. Okay. So it does that, adds the value of T. Yeah, no, don't jump to dollar loop, that would be bad. Jump to sense loop. Yeah, otherwise you're going to jump into counter. So once you're done sending stuff, you're then looking to get something back. Copy, yes, we actually are. Copy M to T. And if it's false, it means... if it's true, jump to... Yeah, so if we actually get something... No, because if we make it true, that would be bad, actually. because if it's true, we want it to then basically, where do we want it to jump to? Dollar search, don't we? Yeah, which is assuming things are in its X register. So if it's false, jump to end. Yeah, if we get a 0, blow up, because then we don't need you anymore because we've grabbed all the money. We've grabbed all the numbers. Otherwise, you're going to copy T to X, seek all the way back to the beginning of the file. Okay. And then jump into dollar search. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then you can just do that all again. Sweet. Okay. So this one we'll run through. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay, because it's going to be called add pay, isn't it? It's called that. Yeah, it's called add pay. Yep. Okay. So I don't like it. It's called add pay because it's making it difficult to differentiate. I'm going to call it scribe, so that way I know. Well, actually, I'm going to call it rep scribe, so that I know. And this is going to freak out, which is great because that's what I wanted to see where it is. CRIBA. Cool. That way I know it's like a separate entity. And payroll and payable should be separate entities. Copy X to M. What are we doing there? We're copying over, the word moss. Okay, and then we're going to need to get values back. I don't know how to handle that yet. Well, it's just gonna. Yeah, I don't know how to handle that yet. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing there yet. We'll figure that out in a minute. I'm gonna put that off. I'm just gonna keep putting that off. We still gotta build this dang counter. Okay. Okay. So the counter. Actually, hang on a minute. Yeah. So the sense loop. Okay. Copy MT. Yeah. Okay. So then. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's a problem. If it's false, it needs to jump into like a pre-counter, actually. Yeah. I know. Okay. What am I doing now? Okay, so I need to then seek back to the beginning of the file so we can build our counter. And all this is going to do is copy F to T. I don't really care. Add the value, add 2x, the value of 1, write that into x, test, end of file, and if false, jump into counter. And then it's going to build a counter. Sweet. And now, okay. Yes, okay. And now what do I need the counter to equal? So I need to reset my X register as well. Copy 0 to X. Okay. So that this will work. Let's see. What do I want it to do? Do I want it if it equals 3? No, if it equals 4, I want it to jump out. I think actually, because in the first loop it should only have 3 values in it. It should have the ID, the dollars, the cents. Yeah. So test. X is equal to 3, and if it's true, it's going to jump out to send pay. We'll call it send, we'll just call it send. Mark send, and that's gonna send our money numbers over. No, we'll call it. Now we can call it add pay actually. Because that's what now it needs to do maths. Yeah, because it'll have 4 values in it, and we need to add all this. We need to add the dollars and the cents together. Sweet. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. I might hard code that. I don't know. Okay, so otherwise, if it's false, We're going to seek back to the beginning of the file and copy F to M. Yeah. Because this is looking for next ID. Yeah, because this is looking for something. Otherwise, AdPay will then first thing it'll do is copy 0 to M to say you're done. Yeah. Because then we're done with that file. Okay. Copy F to M. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Wait, hold on. GetPay is in global and it's getting Gast's ID and Moss's ID. So I'd have to skip. Okay. I just realized that like we're gonna have a problem with payroll because payroll can't jump into ID search, or if it does, it's going to be a problem because if it jumps into ID search, the first thing it's going to want to do is grab test if F is equal to X. It needs an ID. Wait, hold on. What are we doing here? So we do this. Oh, right. Copy T to F, copy M to X. Okay, so this is it grabbing the Gast ID, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it's grabbing Gast. Okay, yeah. See, that's happening in payable. So, oh, wait a minute. That's right, because what are we doing? Oh, it's going to be born with Gast, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so what's going to matter is Moss. And actually, that makes them all work out. Yeah. So we can go to here and do this. Copy over the ID. So X to M needs to happen twice. I know I'm being a little bit scatterbrained. It's like, hang on a minute, mate. You still haven't finished doing this stuff down here, but like, while I'm remembering it, otherwise it's going to cause me like a lot of drama down the road if I forget to do that. So I'm just going to make a note. So that is for payable, because it'll be for payroll first, because they'll want it first. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it will, because this one's got a bunch of other stuff it's got to do first. And then this one will this one will be for payable. And then they both need to get a 0 back. Because, so once it's got all the IDs, if false, jump to... Wait, hold on. No, hold on. So it does this. Mode local. Go. Okay, it goes global, and then false, jump to end. Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So this one, instead of halting, would then need to jump into ID search. Yeah, because it's already got a name, so that can just do that. Yeah, okay. So we need to then copy 0 to M, copy 0 to M, and then it will need to get numbers back. Oh, right, because payable needs numbers. That should be fine. We can figure that out later. Okay, so what are we at? So we did this. If true, jump to here. Otherwise... Alright, if true, jump back and just start doing stuff again. Wait, hold on. If we go back to AdPay at this point, what's AdPay doing? Wait, hold on. Where's... If X equals 3... Test if X is equal to 3. No, if X is equal to 4. do this. Yeah. Otherwise, go back to the start of the file, copy over the next ID, which was Moss's ID, and then seek one and void F. So we're going to get rid of that. Seek to the end of the file? No. What do we want? Yeah. Seek to the end of the file. And jump. That's right, because this is now we're setting up for the second round of loops. So we're going to jump to, where are we jumping to? Dollar loop. Okay, and that should then run twice. Cool. And then it will need to do things. And now we've now linked this, hooked this one in, so they should both, like, I don't even know if this is both going to work. No, it blew up. That one blew up for some reason. Why did you blow up? I don't know why it blew up. It's now, that's doing stuff. Why isn't payroll doing stuff? Hold on, what happened? We did that. We got gassed. We created payroll. What's payroll doing? Link 802. Jump to ID set. Oh, we didn't tell it to grab a file. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we need to do that too. So link 802. Yeah, because it's being done in here. I totally forgot. And this one for payroll is grabbing 230. So grab 230. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. They're different numbered files. Oh, bugger. We can't have it build its own little scribe because the scribe thing it wants to build. Wait, where's it? Get pay. Where's get pay? Right here. It's grabbing 221. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is... Oh, my God. That's going to break. That'll break it right there. Oh, no. So payroll is like super broken. Yeah, because now it's like waiting for a thing. This one worked, though. Did it? Wait, why did it... What's that? It's got two numbers in it. Wait, okay. That shouldn't have worked. I shouldn't have done that. Wait, oh, right, no. Yes, wait, hold on. Yeah, it grabbed two numbers. Sent over the Moss ID. Goes back to the end of the file to add more numbers. Why did it not do that? Hold on. File 220. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay. No. That's what we wanted. That one blew up because it should have. What's this one doing? What are you doing? You're waiting for an ID. And you are waiting for numbers. Okay. Ugh. What the heck is going on? So payroll's broken. I'm just going to ignore payroll, like, for right now. So it sent over the word ghast. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Created a guy who grabbed a file. It then looks for things to do. Yep, found it. Goes back, sends that ID over. Cool. This one should be doing nothing until it gets Moss's ID. That's great. So it's now got Moss's word, and this one... Oh, that's why it's going to break, because it's not going to get a 0, because this one's... Why are you... What are you doing? What on earth are you doing? You're here. Oh, you're trying to send over an ID, which you can't do. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to build a temp exa. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to build it in here. I'm going to create a whole separate exa, and their literal entire job is to link 803. Oh, actually, link 800. Link 803. No, yeah, and grab. So wait, what's grab 241? That is like their entire job, just to make, yeah. Oh, okay, but it's still trying to send things. Okay, so then we need to have it kind of do this loop up here. So wait, this one's going to build get pay. What's get pay doing? Doing this, and then it's going to do these. Or I could just have, no. Well, yeah, that'll work. No, didn't work. How do I get it to just... Oh, right. Oh, copy M to X, copy M to T. Yeah, that should... Okay, and then it builds that. Oh, we're in the wrong file. We were entirely in the wrong file. Not 803, we want 802. That's okay. The fact we're able to grab a file at all. Wait a minute. So we're in payroll, which is 231, not 41 or whatever. We're still kind of screwed because it's the wrong, but it's not that bad anymore. Oh, and it's set to global. We want it set to local. There we go. And then it's going to grab that. And then that's going to get the word Moss, and this one's going to send over the next word for Moss. Then it's going to send over... Oh, it's only going to send 1 0, and that might be a problem. No, it's sending 2 zeros. Okay. 0, which is it done. Yeah, and then that one's going to start doing stuff. Okay, so... Okay, and now these ones have broke, but where did they break? Because I knew they were going to break. No, they're not. Oh, wait, has that one not broken? That one hasn't broken yet, apparently. This one is waiting for... Oh, wait, hang on. I don't think they broke yet. They haven't broke yet. Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to run them. Okay, now we've broken them. So this one is copying, waiting for another ID. And this one is in a sense loop. Okay. Okay, something's really broken there. I'm just going to call this one the placeholder exa. Placeholder exa for payroll. Okay. Ugh. I don't know why that broke. But we're going to call it there, because, like, now I'm hitting the wall. Because I don't understand why it broke. I knew parts of it were going to. Like, I knew the payroll thing was going to break straight away, because we have to figure that out. But I don't know why payable is breaking. That's a problem. But anyway, thank you so much for joining into this stream. If you like this, please hit follow. Like, follow us here on Twitter. You can also follow us on Instagram at Pint.Party or on Twitter, which is actually probably, if you're more interested in Twitch than any of our other stuff, that's where we say when we're going live, or like anything to do with the stream will be on Twitch. I mean, it will be on Twitch, but it'll also be on Twitter. So check us out there. We do a podcast every Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on what part of the world you're in. And that's on Spotify and iTunes and anywhere else you like to listen to podcasts, which is all linked down below. There's a link down below, so you can go and listen to that. There's also the Twitter and Instagram links down below as well. You can also watch previous VODs of this on YouTube, which is linked down below as well. And all of the Exapunks series is on a playlist called Gimmickpunk. And before this, I streamed SimCity 2000, and that's all in its own playlist called Retro Gimmicks. And all of that, and the podcast is there as well. So you can go and check out the podcast. It's all in one place there on YouTube, which is linked down below. And what else is there? There was something else. I feel like when I'm on next. So I will be on next on Sunday at 2 p.m. AEST. And if you want that in your local time zone, if you just, again, look down below, there's a tab on the Twitch channel. There's a tab called Schedule. Just click on that and it'll tell you what my schedule is in your local time zone. So, but basically what it means is I won't be on for another I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be on the day after tomorrow in my time. I don't know what that means in your time, but again, check it out. So until then, this has been Pint Party. Cheers.